How do you know what's keeping you stuck?
Okay, I'm going to assume this is not stuck in a relationship. I'm going to assume this is somebody who's dating but holding themselves back in some way. It's not working. I'm like stuck. I'm like, I go out, it never works. I try not going out. I work on myself, it's not working. I try meeting people, it's not working.
Maybe you can't get a date.
That's stuck, can't get a date. Yeah. I'm going to assume it's all of those things.
Or any of those things.
Or one of those things, or some of those things. And how do you know what's not working when you're stuck? So the first answer is you don't know what's working, right? If you knew what's working, you wouldn't be writing into us.
That's right.
That's fair. You don't know what's working.
Get advice.
Get advice. They just wrote to us.
I know, but I think that this is way too general and we got to pick your brain a little bit. Like, we need you sitting here in front of us and we got to get what's going on.
One thing they could do is go to their network and ask their 5 closest friends and say, I'm feeling a little stuck in dating. What do you think is holding me back?
If they're
5 closest friends.
Guys don't talk about dating.
You can't ask
That's weird.
This is advice for ladies. Ladies, you should go to your 5 closest friends or family members and say, what do you think is holding me back?
I don't know a guy that would be like, yo.
So this is a guy asking this question.
Probably.
Okay, great. So what do? You're the man. I'm not a man. I just gave you a lady answer.
Yeah, that's not...
that's not going to work for men.
I think I'm really happy because men have a very hard time asking for directions.
Okay.
Or any kind of questions. So if it's anytime I get a question from a man, I just smile. I'm like...
Robin's like, yes!
No, because it's like you just broke every single fiber of your manliness
to ask this question.
And I know how hard it is for men to ask questions. And so what I'm saying is that I really appreciate that you asked the question.
Yeah.
But you need a mentor. You need a coach. You need someone to talk to.
You need one-on-one support is what I'm hearing.
You need one-on-one support. Because this question is way too vague. And I know there's something going on there. And I know that you want help. And this is like you're calling.
You have to flesh it out. We have to pull this out.
You're asking for help. And sometimes we can generalize.
Yeah.
And sometimes this is a question that I think needs, and it's okay. Like, there are people, maybe it's a therapist, maybe it's a coach, maybe it's a matchmaker, maybe it's someone who you can trust. And this is very important for men.
Trust.
You need to be able to, whoever you choose, that you have to listen and you have to accept.
So you have to choose somebody that when they give you an answer, you will receive it and you will respond to it.
That's right. I love how you define mentor. Mentor is someone who has done what you want to do.
And been successful.
And now you can trust them.
Yes.
Because you know they've been successful and you can say, what's the recipe?
Right. I think that's really good advice. And I really appreciate it being one-on-one advice. And specifically for men, and I think for women, I appreciate also we have our networks, and we're actually pretty good at creating relationships and networks. And for me to go to my network and to share with them something's going on, I'm feeling stuck. What do you think it could be? And brainstorm. That can be something that's most helpful. But I think for women, we can also do one-on-one and really appreciate that sincere, genuine guidance and support.
Yeah, and just to add for the men, it's so important that when you ask for that help, that you actually want, that you're asking it genuinely and you want to listen and you're going to listen. And even if you don't like the advice, you were the one who reached out and you asked for the advice. You broke every fiber of your being to ask for the advice. Now listen, just try it. Just try it.